I am interested in written language as an artistic medium. In my work, language is embodied with a certain physicality. I write the words and select the most proper material to express them.
Call Me Cola is an experimental reality show in which I and my partner star. Core themes of this project are my relationship, intimacy, and domesticity. The act of watching for however long is an important component of the piece.
Heavily influenced by funeral practices and exploring a narrative of attending one's own funeral, my works explore the absurd and attempt to define it for myself.
My newest work speaks to the experience of being in between. This piece visualizes the rootlessness and distance between two places. To the east, I hung fabric stitched together along the coastline of Baltimore, and to the west is fabric stitched along the coastline of Rabat, Morocco.
I'm interested in creating open narrative paintings based on recombining fragments from past Velázquez paintings with my own subtle changes. I'm exploring concepts dealing with art history, conspiracies, autobiographical experiences, and the auric presence of the copy.
This adaptation unfolds into drawings and scattered objects, gathered as evidences of an event that no longer exists.
Rather than dictate literal translation of landscape, the installation doubts one's orientation in place, time, and memory. Night Cave Nowhere is a mixed media installation based on remembering a recent trip to several caves on the border of Kentucky, Virginia, and Tennessee.
Analog and digital materials are used together to re-emphasize an indiscernible time space. The video is captured in a manner that reflects on the way the apparatus alters vision and the perception between real and simulation.
I'm interested in arrangement, the organization of objects in accordance with one's taste. All arrangements share the general quality of being arranged, but each arrangement is differentiated by the particular style of person who made it.
Say Love, V Love is a study on the subtle differences in the way love, L-O-V-E, and love, L-U-V, are said by various people with whom I have relationships. I record the heartfelt word, and then these forms are carved from a yoga block using a CNC mill.
These objects are little moments that contain some things I think about a lot, like childness, innocence, despair, and hope, beginnings, middles, and ends.
Using studies in neuroscience, I continue to investigate the connection and reconstruction of the object, subject, and signified as it relates to studies of the body, contemporary culture, and its evolution in the mind.
Sculpture Garden, Familiar People Discussing What They've Seen, MoMA Garden, Google Maps, October 2014, is a work that pulls from the Google Street View of the Museum of Modern Art's Sculpture Garden. The wall drawing references the surrounding visible architecture, setting the stage for the figure paintings that are displayed on the screens.
Sonetto 30, or Sonata 30, is an installation work that looks into platonic love and amorosity. It draws its meaning from the poems written by Michelangelo that were dedicated to Tommaso di Cavalieri.
Using a lever, I found slant places on the walls in the space where it is supposed to be horizontal. Freeing the lever gently on the word incline, I made the lever indicate the center.
My pieces explore the paradox where faith is no longer the focus of religion, germane particularly to the Catholic Church and the purview of the public. Regardless of one's faith, how does one forgive the unforgivable? Does one need to?
My work examines the thoughts and experiences of people occupying bodies that they don't understand. It explores the effect of this disconnect on their perception of reality and ability to communicate both with themselves and others.
These two works, painting and sculpture, can be transformed into furniture. You can take off the rainbow painting from the wall and pull out the legs from the back. You can take apart the sponge stacks from the sculpture and use it as cushion to sit on.
These drawings explore the marking of time and the acts of mark-making and path-making. Letting go of any compulsion for arrival, these are simple gestures of walking, retracing, and exploring new ground.
My current works are about the exploration of self-identity as a human being living in the modern society. It is the pen and oil drawing on the paper that is about the action of my full body in the air.
Pirate Jenny is a time-traveling pirate who embodies the meeting point of the golden age of pirates, as well as the Atlantic slave trade. The sculptures in this installation are navigational tools that she uses to time travel.
This piece is called 4 Columns of Destiny Among Heavenly Stems and Earthly Branches.
My work is to suspend the moment of possible doom in epic proportions to enable fanaticism, the sublime, and the ridiculous. This piece is called Interpretation of Events You Are Not to Trespass.
Reconstruction is a physical reformation of the same photograph in memories that Pamelia references. Each colored block represents a member of a family of each individual in the photograph.
Core strengthening exercises, 3 short instructional videos.
Core strengthening meditations
are 3 stop animation videos structured like guided meditations.